The first ever MCU movie that I watched was Avengers Assemble, and this is why. Back in the day when the X-Men movies were under Fox Studios, as a kid, I didn't like them. I was like, this is nothing like what I read in the comics, and I was put off. So I said to myself, after I think it was X-Men Last Stand, I said I would never ever go back to watch basically a superhero movie or a Marvel movie ever again. I was like, this is terrible. So, when years went past, the MCU came about and they made movies under Marvel Studios. My friend said to me, yo, like, are you gonna go watch Avengers? I was like, Avengers? I was like, I'm not watching any of these Fox movies. I'm not doing that, bro. Like, I'm not. No. The last movie I watched it was terrible, being X-Men Last Stand. He said, you do know, my G, that these movies are under Marvel Studios, not Fox. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, they're Marvel Studios. It's not Fox. I was like, what? So I went to watch Avengers Assemble, had an amazing time, and then I had to watch all the movies prior to understand how the Avengers came about. So I had to watch, of course, Iron Man, the first Iron Man, the first Thor, the first Captain America. Then I watched, of course, Avengers Assemble. That led up, of course, all the movies that led up to the Avengers, and then I was hooked onto the MCU, and that's how I became an MCU fan, and that's how I nearly never became an MCU fan, because if it wasn't for that call, I wouldn't have known that they were under Marvel Studios, and I never would have watched any of the films, and I never would have got to where I am right now based upon creating content. Or maybe I would have figured it out down the line still, but yeah. That's how initially, how I never, I, this is how I couldn't, how can I say it? How I almost never became how I almost never became a Marvel fan based upon this current situation of those X-Men movies. Thank God they're under Marvel Studios now, but I hope that Marvel do the X-Men justice. That's my initial story. How did you become, or how did you get into the MCU? Let me know in the comments down below. Click like, share, follow, repost, tag a friend.